Hey guys, welcome back to the No One Special Hear Me Out podcast. I'm your host, Zach. I'm bringing you episode 7 this week. I posted a video early on this week. It's kind of like a vlog style. Like I said in that video, wasn't going to call that an actual episode. That was just me testing out a new camera and trying to, get some videos on my on my channel. And honestly, I don't really have too much to say today. But, with it being Saturday, there's a lot of games on, a lot of everything. I think that I am going to just, make a quick little video. First thing, I actually forgot to talk about this the other day. Eli Manning retired this week. Kind of no surprise, honestly. As a Patriots fan, it's kind of hard for me to feel empathy for someone that kept us from having 2 rings over some stupid plays, but not going to get into that. Honestly, I do really enjoy Eli Manning. Those Super Bowls were fun to watch, crazy, obviously, and my hat goes off to him. Tip the hat to him, and hopefully he can, just enjoy retirement, enjoy not putting his body on the line every week, because that's a big thing with playing football, obviously. But yeah, so there's not a Manning brother in the NFL anymore, which is ridiculous just because I came up in that era. It's just one step closer to Brady retiring and, all of these quarterbacks that I looked up to and like all these players that I looked up to not being in the league anymore. Which is crazy because I kind of felt like I already, in a sense, I kind of already gone through it, obviously, because whenever I was younger, I had Donovan McNabb and, all these big name players like Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, Brett Favre, Dante Culpepper, just to name a few. Obviously, there's a lot more that I looked up to and a lot more that, I loved to watch whenever I was younger. A lot of different players, defense, offense, everything. Warren Sapp was one of my favorite players for the longest time. Ray Lewis, obviously, none of them are in the league anymore. But it's fun to see, how everything evolves and, how it goes on to the next generation because, you have new kids like, Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes and who's just out there dominating it in a different way that, we're not used to seeing. And that's why, right now is a really good time to either get into football or just, enjoy while you have it. Next topic I would like to talk about, Fandule. All right. So the last few videos I've put my Fandule link in the description. And that is, I'm not going to lie, I do get something out of it. Like I said before, I get the $100, but you also get the $100 bonus as well. And that goes out to if you live in Indiana, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or West Virginia. Go ahead and check out the description and, follow that link and sign up. You get 100, I get 100. And I think they're honestly really pulling for people to, start kind of like coming up and, basically signing up and getting, referrals and, just getting people onto the platform and getting people used to betting on sports and everything. And the reason I say that is because this week I got Indiana University, IU, at plus 118.5. For people that don't know sports betting, that's ridiculous, obviously, especially in a basketball game. But literally IU could have went out there and not scored a single point. And as long as Michigan State didn't score 119 points, I won. And it was a $50 max bet. So, I think I got 45 and some change out of it. Odds were 110, minus 110. So, they're doing a lot of things to get people rolling and, kind of teach them how to do stuff. That thing was called the Spread the Love Challenge. For every 250 people that placed a bet on it, the line went up 1 point. So I can't remember when it started out. I didn't even notice it until it was already at like 60 points or something like that. So, of course, threw $50 on it. Told my buddies, told everybody, hey, this is easy money. Obviously, this is guaranteed money, even at the plus 60 points. So, like I said, if you live in those 4 states, Indiana, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, go down in the description, sign up. All you have to do is, I believe, make a $10 minimum first bet, and you get 100, I get 100, we all win, and you can just, gamble your little hearts out. They are pretty big too with, if you have a gambling problem, you can reach out to them and get help and find help. So, if you feel like that's you, don't use my link, obviously. Don't put yourself down that rabbit hole again. But, if you're just doing it for, a little bit of fun and you got some extra cash and you want to, just place a little bit more, fun on all those games that you're already going to watch. And, at least you have a little something tied into it if you're not fans of those teams. Move on to NBA. Alvin Gentry said that he hears fans about kind of like limiting Zion's play, minutes and everything. But he's honestly just thinking about the long term, and he's talking, thinking about the team and Zion's future. You don't want to rush back into, a possible situation where you can hurt yourself, or your number 1 draft pick, your star gets hurt. So I completely understand it. I've seen a lot of hate for it online. A lot of people just basically saying that, he should be playing, all the minutes that he can. And while I feel that's true, the whole, Kawhi Leonard sitting in, everything, I didn't understand because he was completely healthy. He was just, load management is ridiculous. So at some points, there are a few scenarios where I think that it's not that bad. But for the most part, I get this just because, you're coming back from an injury. You're not used to playing in the NBA. Limit the time a little bit, let him get his, sea legs back and everything. And then, he looked good for the time that he was playing. And he even said after his, second game last night that he felt a lot better than even he did 2 days ago. So, we're moving into the right direction with him. And, like I said the other day, can he take John Morant's, Rookie of the Year spot? I don't know. We'll just have to, sit around and find out. But it's definitely going to be a very, very interesting end of the season, especially coming out of All-Star, break, because that All-Star break is always a big turning point for a lot of people and a lot of teams. And I love to see it. Speaking of, All-Star week, Kemba Walker named starter. Got to give a little love to my first team in the NBA. My Celtics. Go Bees. But yeah. So I don't think we've actually talked about this next subject on this channel or podcast, whatever you want to call it. I don't think that I have talked about mixed martial arts, MMA, at all. If I did, I may have talked about maybe the Conor McGregor fight, but I don't even think I talked about that, just for the simple fact that a long time ago I lost a bunch of money on Conor McGregor, and I just don't really like talking about it. Although that 40-second knockout was amazing. And since then, videos have, surfaced where afterwards, everyone saw that he ran straight over to Cowboy and, basically, gave his appreciation and was like, very, very good sportsman-like conduct on that situation. But he actually talked to Cowboy's grandmother afterwards, and I thought that was just, a nice little cherry on top for the good sportsmanship, because he sat there, talked to her for, a second, and said that, she raised a hell of a kid and everything. and then he was a like badass or something like that. I don't really know exactly what he said, but it definitely was, a very, very good sportsmanlike conduct situation. But the reason that I was talking about, gonna talk about MMA, wasn't because of Conor McGregor. Tonight we have Junior Dos Santos stepping back in the ring against Curtis Blaydes. This is the number 4 and the number 5. Curtis Blaydes being number 4, Junior Dos Santos being number 5 in the heavyweight division. Which, honestly, I haven't been following MMA as much as I used to, but Junior Dos Santos, always loved him. Curtis Blaydes, I think 9 out of 12 of his last fights have been, a knockout. So he's always electrifying, or has been, I guess. And I thought that the heavyweight division was going to kind of take a slump down for a little bit, just for the simple fact that a lot of the big name people, kind of stepped out quite a few years ago. But with Stipe Miocic, I can never pronounce his name right, recovering from an eye injury. And, obviously that title spot's just going to stay there until he recovers and can fight again. But honestly, this could be a very, very good fight or a very, very bad fight. I think whoever honestly wins this should get one more fight before Miocic is fully, healthy. I'm not really sure what his recovery time is right now, but yeah, I feel like they should have, one more fight. So like whoever wins this fights, the number 2 or 3, and if they can win that, then they obviously get a title shot whenever he comes back. Which, people coming back from eye injuries in MMA, have kind of been hit or miss on that, just because, that's such an easy thing to mess back up. So I think he'll have quite a bit of recovery time. But like I said, I think this might be a good fight. I've always liked Junior Dos Santos, and Razor Blaydes. He's, like I said, 9 out of 12 knockouts. He's been killing it. So we'll see. And honestly, that's a sport that I'll probably get more into, especially whenever football fully ends and March Madness and basketball kind of end and everything. But if you guys want me to talk more about it, drop a comment, drop a like. I always forget to tell you all that until the very end. But obviously, you know what? Stop this video. Actually, don't stop it. Just scroll down, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment, done. And then I'll, appreciate you forever. And I'll give you one of the little heart emojis next to your comment. Sometimes I kill myself even if I'm by myself. It's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, last but not least, do a little something near and dear to local, Louisville, Kentucky. Kentucky's 5-star recruit, McDonald's All-Star, All-American All-Star, Kahlil Whitney is actually leaving Kentucky. Had you told me this in the middle of this, or the beginning of the season, before the season even started, I would have been like, oh, that's going to be a huge hit. Because I thought he was going to be a big impact for that school. Honestly, he hasn't. Unfortunately, I think he started the first 7 games, and then his role just kind of diminished. With him leaving, though, I don't know. I mean, I get, I guess wanting to stay healthy and not want to get hurt before trying to go to another school. But at the same time, you're leaving directly in the middle of the season. Like, come on. That's an easy cop-out to me. Like, if your role is diminishing, put in the extra work. Work your ass off and get that starting spot back. It's just an easy cop. Oh, I'm not getting playtime here? Cool. I'm gonna dip and go to a smaller school where I'm gonna be the star. I get wanting to be the star, I really do, and I understand. Like, Kyrie left for Boston. And had he went anywhere else, maybe I would have been mad at it. But like him coming to Boston, which in the end kind of bit me in the butt, but him coming to Boston was him wanting to be the All-Star, and I get that. Like behind LeBron James, I get that. But you're in college, like you're a 5-star recruit. You have the talent. John Calipari is not going to recruit you if you don't have the talent. But John Calipari is also the type of coach that if he, notices you not, fulfilling what, like you promised to him, like, all right, I'm going to promise you a scholarship and, I'm going to promise you, this, whatever. Why would I hold that up if you're not promising, if you're not delivering on your end of the bargain? And that's kind of how I feel about recruits. You deciding to leave halfway through the season, it's a cop-out, in my opinion. You can drop a comment below and tell me that I'm wrong and I'm stupid and, that I never played Division I basketball or something like that. But no matter what, like, you're a McDonald's All-American. And he's going to finish his freshman year with 3.3 points and 1.7 rebounds average per game. Why are they going to give you playing time if that's you have 3 points in SEC play. 3 points in SEC play. I feel like I can mess around. You give me enough playing time, I can mess around and get 3 points in SEC play. Eventually someone's going to stop guarding me because I'm going to miss enough shots and that I'm going to be left open for a 3-pointer. You're a 5-star All-American. Put in the work and get that spot back, because one, you're going to prove it to yourself. You're going to prove it to all your your haters, your doubters, everything. You're also going to prove to the NBA that, this 5-star All-American looked like he was going to fall off. Now, if you go to another school and you go to a smaller school in a smaller conference, you're not really going to get the looks. Like, you have to play your hardest, and you have to play ball. Like that's it. And that's just how I feel. And that's really all I have today. Like I said before, like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I can almost promise you I won't do any more vlog style videos unless I'm, like I said in the last video, going to like a game where I feel like there's a reason to be out and about and not in my, lovely work area with my bar sign and my amazing air conditioner, wall air conditioner. Which is freezing up here, actually, so that's not even turned on. And I can't turn it on while I'm filming a video because it's way too loud. But either way, promise you, this will either be the setup or it'll have the setup where, if I have a guest, it'll be from the side view. I don't think the vlog style got a lot of likes, honestly. I didn't really get any. I got like 5 views on it, but whatever. Trial and error with this, and we'll just have to step back up and we'll get the ball rolling on some views. Like I said, though, like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate every subscriber that I have and every view that you guys have given me. I'm tremendously thankful for everything, and if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Love you so much. As always, peace.